Binance and Binance. US have made their case against the SEC's motion to freeze all Binance US funds. Binance, US and Changpeng Zhao published their first responses to the SEC's lawsuit against them, and taken at face value, the stakes appear to be dire. But by the end of the day, we may get a better sense of how the case is proceeding and what a judge thinks about the argument so far. On a related note, I'm in D.C. today covering the SEC v. Binance hearing on a temporary restraining order. Unfortunately, it's only today, but if anyone is around the D.C. District Court after the hearing ends, feel free to say hi. Early argument. The narrative. Binance, US and Binance filed their first responses to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Monday, arguing that the regulator's push for a temporary restraining order would prevent it from paying employees, vendors, or anyone else. The filings also previewed their defense against the SEC's actual charges. Why it matters. The SEC made some pretty serious allegations against Binance last week. Those allegations will get put to their first test in court today. Breaking it down. Binance, US filed a dramatic response to the SEC's restraining order motion, saying it could end the business if granted. The SEC seeks unnecessary and unjustified relief. Far from requesting relief that is carefully calibrated to maintain the status quo, the SEC's proposed remedies would effectively end BAM's business, the filing said, calling the proposed temporary restraining order draconian. District Judge Amy Berman Jackson of the D.C. District Court ordered Binance and Binance US to describe any differences in their proposed stipulations by 1:00 p.m. Eat 17, 0 Utsu, an hour before the hearing is set to begin. She also ordered the SEC to describe what changes it wants from the Binance US proposal that would make it acceptable to the agency in lieu of the proposed temporary restraining order. No additional argument or explication may be submitted by any party at this time, the judge ordered. At the risk of reading too much into the tea leaves, this minute order also suggests how the judge might approach at least the initial issues in the lawsuit. The order suggests that Judge Jackson may not want to sign off on a full temporary restraining order, but is willing to enact some sort of restriction on who can access Binance US's funds. There's no real differences between the Binance US and Binance proposed stipulations, mostly things like capitalization, though the Binance filing also specifies root access to Amazon Web Services instances as part of the software that may be involved. The SEC's filing calls for any restrictions to also cover staking services and the Oz access.